In a big country, a rich man was living along with his family. The man had an abundance of wealth, and he had a son. One day, he decided to take his son on a trip to the countryside. The father's sole purpose was to show his son how poor people live so that the son could appreciate his good fortune. During their journey, they reached a small village. There, they spent a couple of days and nights on the farm of a very poor family. On their return from the trip, the father asked his son, "How was the trip, my son?" The son replied with excitement, "It was a great trip, Dad." The rich father asked, "Did you see how the poor people live?" The purpose of the journey was to make you understand how fortunate you are, having been born into such a wealthy family. "Oh yes," said the son, smiling toward his father. The father again asked, "So, my dear son, tell me, what did you learn from the trip?" The wise son answered, "Dad, I noticed a lot of things about how poor people live. I saw that we have one dog, and they have four. We have a swimming pool that reaches to the middle of our garden, and they have a river that has no end. We have imported lanterns in our garden and on our terrace, and they have the stars at night. Our patio reaches to the front yard, and they have the whole horizon." The father got a bit confused with the son's answer. The son continued, "We have a small piece of land to live on, and they have fields that go beyond our sight. We have servants who serve us, but they serve others." The wise son's learning did not end yet. He continued to express his trip experiences, saying, "We buy our food, but they grow theirs. We have walls around our property to protect us, but they have friends to protect them. We spend our free time with television and mobiles. They spend their free time with family and relatives." Then the son summed up his experience on the trip to the village and said, "Thanks, Dad, for showing me how poor we are." The wise son's response left the rich father speechless. If we examine our lives, we will find that money can buy clothes, gadgets, cars, big houses, or many other things that provide comfort. However, there are few things that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy simplicity, love, kindness, compassion, friendships, values, and family that make our lives rich. Most people forget what they have in life and concentrate on what they don't have. What is one person's worthless object is another person's prized possession. It is all about one's perspective, how he or she looks at it. The story reminds us that happiness is not measured by material possessions but by the quality of our relationships, our values, and our attitude. It challenges us to look at life from a different perspective and to find richness in simplicity, love, kindness, compassion, and friendship. How do you perceive your life? Do you consider yourself wealthy enough, with money being more important than anything else in your life? Or is it love, kindness, care, unity, and satisfaction that drive every single moment toward being a better human being?